What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Screening Room Podcast. I'm your host, Clep Napier from WeAreCritics.com. And of course, we got the team in the building. My man Miggs is in the house.
We in the house.
And of course, we got baby girl in the building. Jelly, welcome back.
Yes.
Welcome back.
I made it.
We're still out. Do me a favor when we go to Jelly. Just go to Jelly real quick. Because we have replaced you. We have a new name. Yeah. Last week you weren't here, so you know. So Al, what you got to do, just scroll down there to the name. Just take the eyeball off of one of those and add Jelly's lower third there.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
You're Herbie for today.
That's all right. I'll take it. He did awesome.
You gotta go to the eyeball.
I'll fix that in a minute.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Screening Room Podcast. This is episode 15, week 15. We've been going. We're
putting up numbers.
Slowly trucking along. A lot of great things are happening in movie news, because that's what we talk about here. Everything that's streaming, everything that's in theaters, everything that you're watching, everything you probably are avoiding. We're talking about it here. So let's talk about what we've all been up to. You know, let's get off the topic. What are you guys watching? What have you been doing? Jelly, how was your 2 weeks of freedom and not having that? You still ain't had this baby yet.
No, man. She don't want to come out. I mean, I got like a week and a half, and then we'll see what happens. They said I might give birth early, like a week early. So we'll see.
Oh my God.
Baby, y'all.
Yeah, she's not gobble baby. She's literally supposed to be due the 26th.
What? So it's gonna happen at the dinner table?
That and yeah, pretty much. I told them everybody needs to rack up their plates and bring it to the hospital.
Got you.
Bring the food to the hospital.
Yeah, what I'm
got you. Oh man. We got to do something to get this, motivate this thing.
Yeah.
I wanted to happen right here.
Right here on the show.
Just not on the couch.
We need to go viral.
Just not on the couch.
I literally was thinking that too. I was like, damn, imagine it just happens at the podcast, like on the couch.
No, not on
not prep for that.
Yeah. Not on the white couch. Anywhere where there's wood on the ground, like not on the carpet. No cloth.
Water.
No cloth.
So you can still wash.
These couches are pretty white, though.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how to wash these.
Yeah.
These are different.
If it's the rug, I mean,
Yeah.
we
No.
can just bring it to laundromat.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah. We do have to do box office tally. We got to talk about all the things. Did you get prepared for box office tally or no?
Kind of.
I'll walk you through it. I mean, I pay attention to what's going on out there. Let's get into the box office tally. We're going to talk about all the movies that are coming out or that have come out, how well they're doing, how well they're not doing. I'm going to be real. These numbers look pathetic, but we're going to do our best to kind of hype the things that's going. So what we got?
Did you get to see The Keeper?
I did not see The Keeper yet. The only thing that I have seen on that list is Running Man. And we're going to get into that. We're going to be reviewing that later on. And there's some good things that's happened with Running Man, and we're going to talk about that.
Nice.
So let's start with number 5. What do we got?
So we got The Keeper at 1 million for its first week.
And that's the Osgood Perkins film.
It's like a horror, right?
He did The Monkey.
Okay.
Yeah,
the long
gentleman.
legs too, or something.
Yeah. He did it. It's got Tatiana Maslany.
Yes. Now I'm seeing the poster in my mind.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've seen the trailer for this.
That's the part, and that's reflective in the numbers that you see. That like $1 million at the
wait. We spoke about.
We
this.
did
See the trailer.
We did.
It was a little strange. Yeah, it was a little strange.
And it doesn't tell you anything. Like there's no like.
You have no idea.
You have no idea what it's about. And I feel, do you feel like that's like a part of like why people aren't going to see? Because the trailers aren't doing.
Maybe
they either do too little or too much.
It's so funny because I was trying to rack my head, like, what is The Keeper? You know, what is The Keeper? And I couldn't come up with an answer.
I think I read the synopsis, and you were like, even that's not enough. I'm like, I don't know.
To fail
Something with family secrets, I guess.
Yeah. So what we got for number 4? What's 4?
For number 4, we got Regretting You at 1.2 million. Where's that for the week? Well, the shit.
It's 22 weeks.
For the
22 days. I'm sorry, 22 days. Yeah.
And
so almost a month.
Yeah, 42 million domestically.
Which is, listen, it's almost been a month and it's still in the top 5. I mean, Colleen Hoover.
Yeah.
Colleen Hoover. She strikes again. I I ain't got nothing to say. She's still in the top 5. It's almost a month later.
She got her fans.
Yeah, that's probably not going anywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if they keep that there for Thanksgiving. Because it is kind of that
it's
kind of...
It's still moving with word of mouth, so...
Yeah, and it's that kind of film, though, like family, relationships, drama. I think if they keep it there, man, if they even keep it to Christmas, it'll probably still do well. As like, I wouldn't even be surprised.
I can see that.
And what do we got for number 3?
For number 3... Predator, Badlands. I want to see that.
I still haven't seen it.
That's the one I want.
I've seen this.
This is the only one I've seen it.
This. It's such a fun movie.
Really?
It's the biggest opening for a Predator movie ever on the franchise. So good on them. It's probably the most Marvel-ish Predator movie they've made so far, because it's really an ensemble piece. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just Elle Fanning and our Predator deck. But it's an awesome movie, very fun. It ends in an awesome cliffhanger.
Oh, really?
They're on a run with these Predator movies, man. So, like, I can't wait to see the next iteration.
I heard that Arnold's trying to come back.
Bro, he should. He really should.
Dutch?
Yeah, we need Dutch. We need like the victors. You know how they like in Hunger Games they had like the victors Hunger Games. We need that. We need the Yes. Volunteer. But yeah, I would love to see like all the victors, people that survive an encounter with the Predator. You know, Adrian Brody, maybe even like I would love.
His wasn't well received though, but
it wasn't well received. But like, you can build.
That was the Shane Black one, right?
It was Shane Black, yeah. But then there was like the follow-up one that they did. The Predators.
See, Adrian Brody will always win because with the size of his nose, you could just breathe the Predator.
My favorite one so far is Predator, Killer of a Killer.
Killer.
Yeah, that one is really good.
So those 3 movies have been like Prey, Killer of Killers, and Badlands. They've all been helmed by the same director.
Yeah.
So he's putting together like a nice little franchise. Like, good on him, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forget his name.
Yeah, no.
Fun movie, get out there and watch it.
And then
the Predators, their numbers are 3.5 million, and domestically it's 56.8 million, and they've been out for what, 8 weekends?
8 days. Yeah, so it's actually about a little over a week. Which is not bad. not bad.
Not bad at all.
I mean, that's not that bad. And then what we got for number 2?
Number 2 is Running Man.
Running Man.
6.4 million.
I've seen this. I've seen Running Man. We're going to get into the review for this. We'll talk, towards the end. We'll do a full-on review about Running Man. My reaction is out there. You guys can go to the Critics Instagram or ClubCX Instagram and see my reaction there. And then I will give you guys a full review in a little bit. So just stick around for that. But I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty poor box office for the reception, because although it's a little mixed with the critics, the audience seems to love it. It's at an 80% right now. I can say this. It is an entertaining movie. It is a very fun movie. You're not going to be bored. And it is quite better than the original.
I would have thought this movie probably would have done better over the summer.
Probably. Yeah. Maybe a summer blockbuster kind of vibe. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. But 6 million is pretty small. I'm interested to see what it does next week. And number 1.
Number 1, Now You See Me 3 at 8.4 million.
Which now I never thought I would see that.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming.
Me neither, brother.
It came out fast.
Well, not that it came out fast. The fact that it dropped, I didn't know it dropped, and it's number 1. That's when I said these numbers are pretty pathetic when your number 1 movie at the box office is not even in the double-digit millions. Like, that is crazy right now. But there are a lot of things dropping on streaming that'll keep people at home.
Frankenstein, baby.
Frankenstein is out. The Eddie Murphy documentary is out that I'm going to be talking about later as well. And we can talk about it, Jelly, since you've seen it. I just feel like lately there's been a lot of options at home.
Yeah,
definitely.
Lately, there's been a lot of. We got Dairy. We got we got Power. We got.
Our newest obsession.
New interview.
Pluribus. Well, I've been hearing about. haven't seen it, but I've been hearing about it. We're going to let you talk about it in a little bit. Okay. And that's the box office tally for the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. These are the movies that are doing kind of well-ish. If there's anything there that you like or want to check out, feel free to do that and let us know what you think about it in the comments. Mm-hmm. All right. So let's get into some off-topic stuff. Like you said that you're watching Pluribus.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us about this Pluribus, because I've heard of it.
I don't, all right, I will give you something, but I don't want to get into the show.
Yeah.
Because it's really a show that it'll be better if you just go in blind.
Okay.
So it's produced and written by Vince Gilliam of Breaking Bad fame, right?
Oh, okay.
He produced Breaking Bad. He directed a bunch of episodes there. He wrote basically most of it.
Okay.
Better Call Saul as well. He's back to his sci-fi. He started writing for the X-Files back in the 90s. So Pluribus is a straight up sci-fi show. But it doesn't start as like, we're not in space or anything like that. We're not seeing monsters, at least not yet. There's only three episodes out right now. I started watching it last night. I got hooked. I had to watch 2 of them back to back. And the only reason I didn't watch a third because it was like 2-3 in the morning. Right? So I was like, I gotta go to bed.
What hooked you?
It's such a strange premise. And like I said, I don't want to give it away.
Right.
Like, it's better if you just go in blind. The one interesting thing they do is they do really long shots. So meaning they'll set up the camera and they'll just let it run for a few minutes and they'll follow the action. And it's super interesting and very eye-catching. Very well made. Just watch it.
I heard that the lead, she really, really
she's bringing it.
Like that's what I heard. And that's what I'm curious, because I love when an actor just dives in and does their thing. So I'm curious. I don't know what it's about, but
where do you stream it?
This is on Apple TV.
Apple? Okay.
Yeah, it's an Apple TV series.
Apple TV. I get out there and check this out. Check out at least the first episode and tell me how you feel.
Okay. So you're saying first episode is satisfying enough to be like,
yes.
You'll have a definitive decision.
Huge hook.
Okay.
Huge hook.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I guess I got something new to watch.
Yeah, check it out.
What are you checking out, Jelly? Anything?
Oh my God. So my kid got me on Demon Slayer.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And I'm like,
and Jelly's still Herbie.
Yeah, I'm still Herbie.
I'll try to fix it.
Oh, no, all you gotta do is, listen, we're live. It happens. Just go to the eyeball. No. Get off of that. Go to the eyeball. There you go. Now undo the eyeball on the other one. The lower.
Tell you lower?
Yep. Bong. There we go.
Lower.
We're good.
Lower.
Yeah.
So I'm on Demon Slayer, which that is pretty interesting. Like the narration behind it, because you're in the character's head as he's going through all these emotions and these action sequences and stuff. And they're very short. It's like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it's moving on to the next. So I think I'm on the second season now.
You think?
I think, because there's just so much going on. And then I'm hooked on it. Welcome to Derry.
Oh, yes. I love it.
I love it. Like, I'm such a huge fan. I saw Being Eddie.
Yeah.
That was really good.
It was good.
What else have I seen? I feel like I just been like putting on whatever.
Have you had a chance to check out Frankenstein?
No, it's on my list though.
Yeah,
that's definitely next for me. I'm gonna do Frankenstein, then I'll probably go to the theater to see Predator.
I need to make time for that. I really do.
Frankenstein is really long. It's a great watch, but it is like 3 hours.
What?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, just take a break. That's what I did.
Come on, Guillermo.
I just wonder what it entails for it to be that long.
It follows the book. It follows the book. Like if you ever seen,
you actually read Frankenstein?
Huh?
You read Frankenstein
back in the day? At one point, yeah. You know, Mary Shelley's, bro. These are the classics.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know, now I'm on maternity leave, so
yeah,
I can
probably find some time for a Predator.
For sure.
There you go.
Watch all 3.
Well, I'm checking out. I really wanted to talk about this show because I'm watching Power right now, man, and I think that this is probably some of the. I'm cheating a little bit because I have seen the first 5 episodes,
Yeah.
and I know everybody else is kind of like watching it week to week, and I'm interviewing the cast. I've already interviewed the cast, and I'm dropping my interviews episode to episode on purpose, so just to kind of stretch it out, so people can. I don't want someone to slip and say something that they didn't know yet, so I'm picking which ones I'm going to draw. I don't know which set. Because I got two people at a time. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out which ones I'm going to do next. But I got to go back and rewatch the 3rd episode. So I know, I'm pretty sure it might be Vic and what's the U.S. attorney or the mayor, the lady.
Oh.
The lady.
I haven't, so surprisingly.
The black cop lady.
I haven't even.
Oh, you haven't dived
into this.
Oh, you started it, right? Power?
Yeah, I started it.
What's the black cop that's like hell bent on getting Tommy? I can't remember her name.
Yeah, because she wants to run.
Yeah, so I have those two next. Vic and her are in a set. So I'll probably drop that one next because I think episode 3 really is revolving.
No
around.
spoilers.
No spoilers. I don't do that. I don't do that here. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be the next set. But yeah, no, I'm really digging this season. It sucks that this is going to be the last season for this, but I'm hoping, and I don't know because I didn't see.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that there's a collaboration between him and Tariq.
Bring him all back.
I think so.
Yeah, because of the way it ended, right? Yeah. The way Tariq's show ended. Yeah. Like we all get
family, like I got your back, and
we all. So
he wanted Tommy.
I'm hoping. I mean, there's nothing that alludes to it, but I'm hoping that we get that. Al, what do you think? You think they're gonna bring Tariq in?
Oh, of course, because Tariq's story is not done.
I don't think his story is done either.
I know.
So the way it ended.
Yeah. And they always say, they keep saying power never ends, power never ends.
Yeah, he's trying to expand it as much as he can. So
I honestly think at this point 50 should just take it to another network. Like if he keeps like bunting ahead, because all the shows are getting canceled. Like they're canceling this one, they canceled Tariq's show. And then I don't even think that Influence is gonna happen. You know about that one, right? They were supposed to do one about Tate. They were supposed to do a show revolving around Lorenz Tate and him being a political figure, and the show was supposed to be called Power Influence. And it never got off the ground.
Know about that one.
Yeah, it never got off the ground. I don't know what's going on with it. They don't talk about it, and so I don't even think it's gonna happen.
I think it's done.
Yeah, BMF is definitely done.
Yeah, no, I heard that guy.
Yeah, BMF is definitely done. And honestly, the first season was cool. The second season didn't really grab me. I thought the first season was interesting, but it just turned into like the same old thing.
I liked it. It's just, I think, with the beef that was happening, like distracting me from what's and then like people are pointing certain things out with the acting, and I'm like, I can't get into this now.
Oh, did you watch BMF?
Yeah.
Yeah, it eventually turned into a novela, like Godfather.
Yeah.
Man, good, and eventually go into a novela.
Yeah.
I mean, too much. I know you say you elaborate on the stories a little bit, for story's sake, but geez, some of this is just like this Mexican novela style.
Yeah.
Like, yo, don't talk bad about my telenovelas, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, that's the show that I'm really digging right now, that I'm really into. I'm watching Dairy as well. I gotta watch the new episode tonight. I believe there's episode tonight. We're gonna check that out.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I cannot wait to see.
You know what I was thinking too? With Dick Halloran, right? That's his name, right?
Yep.
I don't know if there's been talks about it, but I'm like, I think it would be cool because they said it's not his origin story. Like Dick Halloran already has his powers and stuff.
Yep.
So I was like, it'd be cool if they did a spinoff on him.
Just him? I mean, it could work. I mean,
he's got the shine.
He's got the shining. I mean, how did
bring him down?
Because I mean, essentially, essentially, he just kind of popped up at the hotel.
He ends up as a cook at the hotel. Eventually, so we could see. I would love to see how he gets there.
Yeah,
how he ends up in Colorado.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't
be like anything crazy like 5 seasons. Like, just give us something sweet, and short. I don't know. That
maybe
was
a movie.
A random thought while I was taking a shower. It's like,
he's a very interesting character.
Yeah. So it's getting good. I like the build up. Like, give me more.
Well, let us know what you guys are checking out right now, where you're watching. If you're watching any of the stuff that we talked about, what do you think about what's going on with Dairy, with Power, Pluribus? Are you checking those out? Like, comment, let us know in the comments below. So let's get to these topics, ladies and gentlemen. Al and I, we shared some time doing another convention, but this was the last convention of the year.
Closing out the year,
Thank
y'all.
God. I swear we put our all into this one. Shout out to Al, because Al came full force, ready to go. He was doing work for me. He was doing work for our boy Bud. Al, you never even really told me about your experience. We're talking about Rhode Island Comic Con, and our experience and our recap of what exactly went down. Al, you were helping out moderating the comic book creator panels. What was the experience like? What was the turnout like? How heavy was the load over there? Pause, by the way.
Well, it was supposed to be 4 panels. Sadly, when he got 2 out of the 4, Arthur Saddam, he got there late and had to make that money signing. Had a line, couldn't come up. So we had that cancellation, and unfortunately also Ben Bishop canceled, so we couldn't have the Mutant Ninja Turtles, because apparently he had a huge line as well, and he didn't want to leave that line. And that's a sad thing, creators. I think as you comic book guys, you got to make time for the community too, not just on a line and selling product, but give them your time to talk and share your story. Outside of you just always selling product. That's the purpose of a panel. So I was sad they didn't do it. I understand their reasoning, but also at the same time, I would like to remind all creators, you're there for the fan. So, give them their just due too. And, if you're set up for a panel, show up. Doesn't say too much. A big shout out to Bill Morrison, my man Bongo Comics, Simpsons, Futurama. That went really great. Serious dude, man, all about the business. And you never know. He's talking to Matt Groening. We might get a return to Bongo Comics and get some new Simpsons stories out there in the comic book universe. Check out that panel. It's all live on the Comic Crusaders World YouTube channel. And then a dope chat, and that one definitely is the one where the energy came in, where people showed up. It was related to one of my brother Clep's most favorite characters out there. Obviously, Daredevil. That was the Alex Malev and David Mack panel. Bud kicked ass. Shout out to my Crusader there. El Professor did his thing, and they were so enthusiastic talking about the comics and storytelling, the art, and very happy to talk to the fans. And fans had questions, so shout out to all the fans that showed up as well. What do I want for next year? More comic content. I went there more on a support level. Not that I was moderating. Okay. And but next year, I think after seeing Bud, seeing my brother Cleb kick ass the way he did, I think next year I'm going to step up a lot more and own that room. And when I say we're going to have a panel creators, I'm going to pull you in a headlock up to that room, because they ain't telling me no.
Say we're coming, we're going.
Yeah, listen, a lot of what he's saying is true, because that kind of behavior spilled over into the panels that I was doing, where I get it. You are in high demand. People are standing in line to wait for you, but your fans, they're not going to go anywhere. Sometimes you can just cap that line. And fair to say, it's kind of like an obligation behind the scenes to kind of.
I would imagine.
Yeah, so. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, like he said, we had comic creator stuff going on. We also had television and movie stuff going on. And I was lucky enough to moderate some panels. And Al definitely helped me out, because alongside of moderating panels, he was doing camera work for me while I was on stage. He was doing camera work for me behind the stage. And then we even had some exclusive interviews that you're not going to get anywhere but from us. Off stage, not on the stages, not during the moderations. We got interviews with the Neds Declassified and the full cast of Degrassi, and they're coming soon. And they're in collaboration with Altered Reality, with our little segment we call Conversations. So you guys got to look out for that. And I'm super excited about it, because you guys know I was listen, Degrassi was my thing. It still is my thing. And some of the panels that I moderated was Punky Brewster, which was amazing. Those two are just their energy. And I made it, well, not much of a joke, but I told Jay, who's the program director, and Ben, I told him, I said, listen, if you ever bring these two back, Soleil and Cherry. Oh yeah. I forgot to tell her too. I didn't even tell her. Yeah. We'll talk about it in a second.
She comes back.
Yeah. I said, if you ever have these two come back, they don't need a moderator.
Yeah.
They don't need a moderator.
They're good to just chat.
Their chemistry and their energy together is so wild that like at times I'm just like, why am I even up here?
Yeah.
Like, why am I even sitting next to them? Like, if you watch the panel back, like, I'm gonna be real. When you watch the panel back, I'm literally just there. I'm a prop, like the chairs that we're sitting in.
Yeah.
I'm just there. No, they are awesome. Like their energy, their love for one another, their love for the fans. Probably like one of the best panels, like fan service panels of the weekend. So shout out to Soleil, shout out to Cherry, because they're like up right now. Like their stock is growing. The post that we put out, the fans are loving it. They're eating it up, and they deserve all the flowers. So shout out to Soleil and Cherry for that.
Sure.
Let's talk about the Daredevil panel, which was essentially the highlight of my weekend.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows I love Degrassi. That was a love that I don't know how I haven't put the words together yet.
Special place in it.
Yeah.
You know?
But Daredevil, as Al said, my favorite Marvel character, Daredevil. I'm excited about season 2. I seen the trailer for season 2. I let it be known on that stage. I saw the trailer for season 2. There were some other people in the audience that seen it. And it's also leaked if you guys
want to check it out.
Yeah, it's on YouTube somewhere. But
Okay.
and it's a crappy version, but it's out there. And I was able to pull some stuff out of them.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to get shut down.
Can we get like a little, like, can we get one?
Yeah.
Give me one.
I mean, there was some cool things. Like, I mean, even going back to season 1 of Born Again, a lot of them were talking about, because I asked, what are some of the things that they noticed that was different from the Netflix series and working on this one? And jokingly, Bullseye Wilson, Bethel, he goes, they got that Disney money.
They do got that Disney.
But he was joking. But Deborah Ann, who plays Karen Page, she put it out there that, the budget was bigger, but the budget for the original series wasn't as big as we thought. Like she said, they didn't even have name brand beverages on set.
Oh wow!
Like it was that like small of a.
Here's generic water.
Yeah, and you don't think that because you're like, but she made it known. She was like, it was technically one of their first originals, which is true.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about that. That was one of their first original series on Netflix. What else did they have before Daredevil?
Nothing big. House of Cards.
Yeah, House of Cards was one.
Flash out? I mean,
no, Flash was the CW. This was Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Netflix,
Okay.
Netflix.
Really? Didn't they have it on Netflix?
No.
I was watching it on.
Well, it's on there, but it was that's a CW show. Jeez,
that was not on CW. I was like, hold on, Flash on there.
No, I'm talking about Daredevil. So so they talked a little bit about that, and then the contrast in the tone.
Mm-hmm.
And they explicitly said that Born Again season 1 is the setup. This is the payoff.
Nice.
And season 2 is the show that they wanted to make. Season 1, Born Again, was pretty much Frankenstein together.
Yeah, because I mean, we at first we heard we were getting like a large number of episodes, and then when we got the final call, it was like 9. We're like, whoa.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
But what I think happened was those episodes were supposed to be 18, and they just split it in half.
Yeah, bringing it to season 2.
Yeah. I think that essentially it was, and I should have asked that because I wasn't in that mindset to ask that. I should have asked that question. But the man himself, D'Onofrio, Kingpin, explicitly stated, "It's fucking brutal." And I'm quoting him. He said it's fucking brutal.
Thank you for giving us that. I'm happy. That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
A brutal, violent Kingpin on season 2. Thank you, Clep. Thank you. Mayor Fisk.
So that's out there, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can go on We Are Critics, the Instagram, and my ClepCX Instagram. There's a clip from that moment when they talk about season 2 and what's going on. And the full panel will be available on Alter Reality's YouTube channel very, very soon. Other things that happened, I got to speak with the kids of Cobra Kai again. We love Cobra Kai here. And this time around, I got to talk to the season 6. I like to call them the season 6 cast because this group of people, kids and other cast members, were essentially the heart of the closing of the series. I feel like they had stronger arcs. I feel like their characters were way more fleshed out in this season than the other, because I feel like the others were kind of graduating. their stories had come and gone. Everything was a wrap. But then we got the gentleman who Brandon H. Lee, who was the first character to die on the series. Then we had Patrick Lewis. He was the stone-faced kid. Axel. He was the one that Samantha almost had a thing with, even though she's with, Miguel. Miguel. And then we had Una O'Brien, who Devin. She was one of Johnny Lawrence's favorites. She always knew the pop culture references of the 80s and the movies and that thing. Then we had Alicia Hannah Kim, who played Guyan, who was Chosun's love interest and John Kreese's sidekick in Cobra Kai. Well, not sidekick, but partner with Cobra Kai. And then we had Dallas Young, Kenny, who was essentially my
favorite in the first,
he was my second favorite
because he went from being bully to the bully.
He had the best arc.
He did. He really did.
Outside of Hawk, he had the best arc. And I wish I would have stressed that more, that he essentially had the best arc in the show. But he talked to me about, his experience in joining the cast and things of that nature. They all talked a great amount about their experience on the show, being part of such a legacy. So that panel was very rewarding and fulfilling as far as closing a chapter on Cobra Kai completely. But yeah, that'll be out there too. You guys can check that. There's an article on We Are Critics that's all in words, but the videos are coming soon and that stuff. Degrassi, of course.
Degrassi.
Come on. My heart.
Let them know.
My heart.
No.
That is such a surreal moment. It was weird to be in front of a show or a cast that you really some things we watch.
Yeah.
You watch things and you watch it and you put it away. I watched that. But then something that you're you're obsessed with, that's the show. Nothing trumps that show. Don't bother me, don't call me. I'm watching my show.
Degrassi.
Yeah, I'm watching my show. I know these people, they're my friends. I know them.
Know that.
Yeah. That kind of moment. And then you're sitting across from them and you're talking to them and you're just like, wow, this is
I was right all along.
This is really happening. This is really happening. No.
We've been friends.
It was a really cool moment just to be able to talk with them and ask them about certain things and their experience with the show and having generations there, because we had the old school Pat Mastroianni was there, who's from the original, and then you have the next generation. They're there, and seeing his love in passing the torch to them, he was really, really, really adamant about the passing of the torch. He didn't want it to be about him. He wanted it to be about them in their moment and them on the road and them meeting their fans. And yeah, it was so good that I had to just cap that panel on stage. And we ended up doing a side interview, a 10-minute sit down about the fandom experience and what it means to them and stuff. So that's going to be in Conversations, you guys, very soon. You guys are going to check that out when we drop that. Yeah, man. I mean, and then we talked to Ned's Declassified as well. I didn't do that panel, but I did that panel in Colorado. We hit it off again. Every time I see those guys,
all friends now.
There's gonna be love every time I see those guys.
By your first name.
No. It was really cool. I spent a little time with Dora Explorer and Backpack again, Sasha. We were at I was at their booth. We talked with them. I actually got a little clip. I don't know if they know this, but I got a little clip of them doing a skit with the Ed and Eddie guys.
Oh wow!
They were doing the voices and everything. I got it in the glasses. Listen, I got a whole bunch of behind the scenes on the glasses. Trust me.
They'll never know.
Yeah. I mean, I'll put it out. I'm gonna do a little quick reel of the experience of the week, and I got Al on here doing things, and it's gonna be fun. Spent some time.
I need those glasses.
Spent some time in the elevator with Mike Coulter.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Luke Cage for y'all. Mike Coulter. That's a big dude, man.
He was like, "Yo, you coming back season 3, dog?"
Nah, I wish I could ask him that. He was supposed to be on my Daredevil panel and backed out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he backed out. He was supposed to be on the panel. I wonder what he's hiding. What are you hiding?
Right.
He doesn't have a poker face, Clef. He knew if you started grilling him about it, he was gonna say something.
Wait, was the actress for Jessica Jones, was she supposed to be there?
She wasn't supposed to be there.
Oh.
She came to New York, though. She was in New York.
Yeah.
It's already known that she's in it.
Mm-hmm. No, I know. I just didn't know she was going to be on the panel.
Yeah, no. The only ones that were supposed to be that didn't show was Mike Coulter and John Bernthal.
Okay.
Who would have gotten drilled with questions. Trust me, I would have been... They would probably kick me off stage because I would have been asking.
Tell me about Spider-Man.
Yep, Spider-Man. Punisher.
Tell me about the special presentation.
Special presentation. Yeah.
Who's the villain?
Yeah. How's it end?
Mix up there.
Yeah. Listen. Overall, it was a very, very, very amazing experience. Sat with Bill Diamond. Shout out to Nikki Coleman from Extreme. She came out, did her thing. She interviewed Pam Grier. She interviewed Jason Mewes. She interviewed Jeremy London. Listen, we had a very fulfilling weekend at Rhode Island Comic Con. There was so much content to be had and shared. We're still sharing stuff. Mm-hmm. Like I know Al, he was just putting out panel stuff. Al, did you put out all the panels?
Well, only the two that I got of him. That's it. Only had two.
So you got all the comic book creator stuff out that you had.
When it came to the panels, yeah.
Okay.
I think I may have some show floor stuff because I didn't interview anyone on the show floor again. I was there to support you guys, so yeah. I set aside my content collection, if you will, to support my people.
But you did do some shopping though.
Oh yeah. They have money swans that I didn't have, and that's all right. You know what, Rhode Island, I'll give you a shout out there because New York, I bought nothing. San Diego, I think I found something at a store outside of the con. This is the first time all year that I bought something at a convention, and they made me very happy. Baroness, Megatrons, thank you, Rhode Island.
Nice. Even the free stuff you gave away at San Diego.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
but I gave that, to the people in the tellies that couldn't make it because they were working and their kids wanted to go. So, you got to show love to people like that too, man. Yeah. So I support people. Much love.
Yeah. I'll
do that every day if I could.
Yeah, man, it was a great experience. Bill Diamond recreated the Muppet Theater. Like the Muppet Show, like the whole thing. It was like life size, like legit. Mm-hmm. It was insane, man. It was the Blockbuster experience. I still have not seen it. I've been there. It's been there 2 or 3 times since I've been at Rhode Island Con. I still have not gone to it. Like every time, I just haven't walked in there.
They have like a straight up Blockbuster.
Yeah, they rebuild a store and everything. And I have not gone in it yet.
You just can't rent any tapes though.
Yeah, I know that sucks. They should have like a room where you can actually watch something. But yeah, I still have yet had an opportunity to go into that thing. And I can't wait.
Is it because like conflicting with your schedule?
Yeah, that, and it's just out of the way. Like, I mean, I went to the Bill Diamond thing, but that was like right immediately after his panel. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to get some footage, and it was right next to it.
Right.
But it was just, it would have been too much to kind of just bounce over there and just. So next year, if or when they come back, I promise I'm going to get some stuff from the Blockbuster experience for you guys to see. I promise. But that was Rhode Island Comic Con in a nutshell. I know it was a lot, but I mean, I'm still holding back. Like, it was a great experience. I had a good time this year. It was very busy. And shout out to everybody that, did their thing. There was a lot of panels, a lot of moderators that put in a lot of work. And shout out to Alter Reality, people at Alter Reality. Can't wait to next year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, now let's get to the next topic, ladies and gentlemen. We had an interview. Mm-hmm. Opportunity come through. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a movie called The Black Phone, and it's available on digital. You guys can get that thing on digital, but it is also going to be on its way to physical UHD 4K and DVD Blu-ray December 23rd. Mm-hmm. Just in time for Christmas, which is strange for
it's a Christmas movie, y'all.
I mean, it snows, but it's not a Christmas movie. We're talking about Black Phone 2, and we had an opportunity to interview the director, Scott Derrickson. I had questions.
Yeah.
Did you haven't watched it yet?
I did. I did watch it.
Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't.
And you haven't seen it yet either, right?
I want to see it.
I've seen a quarter of it.
Okay, so you have started it though.
Yeah.
What is your assessment so far from what you've seen?
I feel like they're taking a little different turn than when I expected, and just a little I saw is like I feel they're going Freddy-ish.
So you got that. You got that far. You got that far.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm seeing a vibe of Freddy-ish.
Okay.
So I'm like, huh?
Okay.
You know what's crazy, Clef? I got a chance to listen to your interview with Scott.
Yeah.
And
which we're gonna play a clip from in a second. You know what? Let's play the clip.
In retrospect, like it, yeah, you should play a clip. In retrospect, it informs the movie a lot.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna play a clip of one of the questions that really was burning in the back of my mind that we've talked about when it came to reviewing this film. I don't have an issue with this film. I think the film works for what it is, but it's impossible and hard for me to not address the elephant in the room. So when I'm talking with Scott, here's what I had to say. Al, can you just play the clip? It's about 1 minute and 52 seconds, so check that out, and then we'll come back. And of course, I want to address the elephant in the room because there are a lot of comparisons out there to, say, the Nightmare on Elm Street, the Freddy lore. How, for you, what were some of the things that you wanted to feel inspired but yet change to make it feel fresh in this story?
Yeah, I think the Nightmare on Elm Street comparisons are certainly fair, but that wasn't a starting point for me. I actually sort of discovered that while I was writing it. I made a decision mid-script that the grabber would only attack when in her dreams. And it wasn't until I had continued writing some of those scenes where I was like, oh, he's kind of Freddy Krueger now. Like that's sort of stumbled into that. But I also realized then it's like, oh, this movie takes place in 1982. And that's when all the summer slasher camp movies were being made. And of course, you've got the Shining, where you're snowbound in the Rockies, which was 1980. And then I realized all these early 80s movies are in here. That's subconscious. That's because of because I was in high school watching all these movies, and it's all finding its way into the script. And I thought, I'm going to embrace that. I'm going to run toward that. I think that's cool. And I'm not going to rip any of them off. The grabber is so much more verbose and eloquent and talkative than Freddy Krueger, in the way he uses words in conversation. There's plenty of things that are similar, plenty of things that are different. I think the one thing that I did shamelessly and unembarrassingly ripped off was putting the grabber and his mask on skates, which I took from the 1983 film Curtains. That was, once I was all in on the early 80s films, I was like, let me try this. It's either the best idea or the worst idea, and it turned out to be a really good one.
Yeah, so basically he's explaining, what you've heard, that he leaned into the inspiration, or he leaned into the influence of course of but it wasn't until after he realized that's where the story was going. So I want to know from your perspective, because you already know how I felt. I feel like it works. I feel like it's giving the newer generation a Freddy of their own,
of course.
But I can't help but shake that. But it's Freddy, what I mean? So what did you think after watching it?
I loved it. I really liked this movie. In another clip, Scott you asked Scott, like, hey man, well, like, what made you come back to this franchise? Because it didn't start out like that. And I don't mean to like paraphrase you or whatever. But Scott like straight up said, like, it was just the right time. Like, the kids grew up, and now I get to go back and tell a new story, how the fallout from the original affected these kids now. And I mean, you see where the characters are, and no doubt they're full of trauma, right?
Yeah.
It's like, how do you get over something like that? And
who survived
the grabber, he'll scar you. And I mean, the sister already had like supernatural powers of her own. It's let's explore that some more. And I loved how everything turned out for this movie. I'm a big fan, and I'll definitely want to see a third one.
For me, the better parts of the movie are how they intertwine the backstory with the new story with the mom.
Yes.
Because that's not easy to do.
No.
Forget the Freddy stuff. Like, I mean, all that is just, that's just, traits of the antagonist that, oh, wow, that's how he comes back. But I like how they tied in the fact that the mom, who they for the longest time thought this thing, you get to peel that onion and figure out more things. I'm trying not to spoil it. You find out more things. And then that kind of is the reason why they're placed in this place. It's like, that's dope.
Oh, I also love the setting of this movie.
Yeah.
I really do. the weather added a lot to it. You know, like I love this movie a lot, and I love how it just takes some parts. You know, we're in a camp.
Yeah.
Where have we seen that before? We got a monster that attacks you in your dreams. Where have we seen that before? This is okay.
We're in the snow.
We lie, we cheat, we steal. This is what the best creators do. So shout out to Scott, man. He's done a lot of my favorite stuff over the last few years. So
Well, I can't wait to see it.
No, I would love to know your perspective. I mean, we've got someone who's like where his mind is, where it's taking him. You got someone where I've seen it and how I feel about it, and how he feels about it. So you've got 3 different perspectives. And not to mention, it did very well. Rotten Tomato score is up there. I mean, it was very well.
The first one for me was really good. I was hooked on that. Even when I just see the trailer of the second one, I'm like, babe, we gotta go and see this. So when it comes to stream, definitely me and her is gonna make some time. But just hearing all you guys' reviews on it, I'm looking forward to it.
And there was some gore in this one too, Clip, that kind of had me a little taken back, bro.
Like what?
Well, just getting at the kids, bro. It's just kind of rough. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see that often and as graphic as this movie portrayed it. And that never sits easy, at least with me. Like,
I told him in the thing, because I thought that the young lady, Madeline McGraw, like, because you guys gotta listen to the entire interview, because I asked a question about their growth on the set in the film and in the story, and he really leans into why he picked her to be the lead and kind of have the brother fall back. That girl has a terrifying scream. Like, when I hear her scream in that movie,
the one with the superpower.
The sister, because it follows both of them like it did in the original, but it's primarily her time. Like, like she kind of takes the forefront in this film. Her scream is terrifying. I was like, yo, this girl's scream is unsettling. But ladies and gentlemen, that's Black Phone 2, our interview with Scott Derrickson. You can go to wearecritics.com to listen to the entire interview. And it's all audio, just me and him just chopping it up on the Black Phone, so to speak. Let us know what you think about that, what you thought about the film and everything. So let's get to the next thing. This is something that I'm getting more and more excited about the more and more I hear about it. The Gremlins are coming back.
I mean, you're excited. I don't know.
Come on. The Gremlins are coming. We've talked about this before. We've talked about this. But we were waiting for a script to get approved. Now I'm hearing that the script is approved, and Zach Galligan, who played Billy in the original film, is confirming that not only is it happening, but we got, what's up, Al?
Big old Boat Media says no one asked for this.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm asking for it, man. I'm asking for it. Chris Columbus and Spielberg are both back on board for this. And they're even talking about bringing back practical Mogwais. No CGI, ladies and gentlemen. We're going old school.
Oh, wow.
Practical Mogwais. Where are we at? How you feel?
That is the way to go, though. Like, look at the work that Guillermo del Toro has done with Frankenstein and practical effects. Like, you could do this, and you should do this.
Okay. And what are you thinking now? I know people out there, they're just like, they're mixed bag. No one really cares. They're not really
I'm excited.
I feel like my daughter would look forward to it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's for the next gen.
But so this is what you should do, though. Why put a 3? Don't stamp a 3 on this film.
Don't
do Gremlins, or like Gremlins and a tagline. You shouldn't attach a 3 to this film. It's been far too long.
What are you gonna take from?
What are you gonna call it though? That cartoon that they did is horrible.
New Dawn. I don't know, bro. Call it something else, bro.
Gremlins Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo.
Don't attach a number to this film, because it will distract. Because okay, who you want to go see this film? Is it us? You know, the people with the nostalgia.
I'm in there.
Yes, okay, you will definitely see it. But like, if you want to attract a new audience, that 3 will detract.
I don't think so. I disagree, because nostalgia is in. You can't see a 3 on this. They're gonna go back to their parents. When did the other 2 come out? This is gonna be family bonding. This is gonna be a moment and bringing them back to OG nostalgia. This is the big thing. Everywhere I've gone, every convention this year, that is the one constant. nostalgia is big. I mean, look at now, even in comic books, we were talking about it in the green room. Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man, Thundercat, all this nostalgia, all this new generation is getting hooked on what their parents liked.
Yeah.
So I think that you're wrong. I think that 3 will make people want to look back.
I agree. What do you think, Joe? You bringing the kids to see this?
Yeah, if they're interested,
Yeah. You're not gonna force them to be interested?
Damn.
Kind of parent.
Oh, wow. It's my money.
You go like a parent.
Popcorn.
When they go Belt Media is not with me. It says, no, who is the audience?
He agrees with me.
He's the audience.
Go Media, thank you.
I mean, let me see the.
Oh my
trailer.
God.
I mean, you want to know what?
Yo.
Because I do even say, like, for certain like cartoons and stuff, even if they didn't know, my kids were gonna go. So maybe I'll make it a point with Gremlins. Like, we're gonna go. Let's see if we enjoy this.
You're gonna make them get some culture. That's what we gonna do. We're gonna make them get
that. You said about Fraggle Rock.
No, listen. Fraggle Rock was different. Fraggle Rock was different. Hey, listen, Fraggle Rock was different. No one was checking for Fraggle Rock. We have historical numbers that show that no one's checking for that whole Jim Henson thing. They've tried it numerous times and it's failed every time. We have not tried the live action Gremlins. We tried a cartoon, which was not good, which was not received well because no one cares. But you're bringing back Billy, you're bringing back Gizmo, you're bringing back Spielberg, you're bringing back Chris Columbus. There's something there.
I'm just gonna.
There's something there.
Like, is this gonna be for Gen Z, Gen Alpha, or is it for us?
I think we gotta.
Like, you need to add a whole lot of brain rot if you want the kids to watch this, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but that is true, bro. Like, have you seen I'm going on a tangent now, but have you seen the Bat Fam?
I avoided it,
brother,
just because of the art.
Brother,
just because of the art.
Saying it's like I watched it just out of curiosity.
Never.
I'm like, okay, there's a Batman property. Like, what's going on with this, brother? It is not for us. I can tell you that right now.
It was like the last Thundercats. Thundercats Ho. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yes, it's not.
Listen,
for us,
I wasn't
even for the new generation.
I wasn't for that either because they didn't like.
I wasn't even a fan of Teen Titans Go. Like, I wasn't a fan of all that.
Yeah.
I mean. Yeah, listen, it wasn't for me. I like the dark original Teen Titans that was connected to the Batman animated series. That was my Teen Titans. I was
Teen
not
Titans
really.
was me and my little cousins that I liked it. I enjoyed it. But the dark. Did you see the live action one on? Is it?
Titans.
HBO?
Yeah, Titans.
Yeah, that one.
I watched it. It was okay. First season or so.
Yeah,
I thought it was good. I think like after a while there was a little bit of redundancy, and then it didn't feel like original or fresh to me after. But I continued to watch it to then.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I let that go. But yeah, listen. I hear you guys. In your complaints. It's old. It's been a while. But
Gremlins used to scare me.
Listen, I think
scary.
I think one more go. Listen, I don't want 3 more. I don't want Jurassic Park number of Gremlin
World.
Yeah,
you don't want Gremlin World.
I don't want that. But I'm okay with 1 more go. Listen, if we can have 2 more, 3 more Ghostbusters, why can't we have a Gremlins? You know what I mean? Like, at this point, let's just go for it. Let's see what happens. I'm trusting this because of the names attached.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you were telling me that some new guy was going to take this property, you telling me that they were going to recast it, they're going to set this thing somewhere it's not supposed to be. But here's what we got. We got Chris Columbus. We got Steven Spielberg. We got Zach Galligan. Who knows if Howie Mandel's going to come back and do Gizmo? But I'm hoping. We got a dark tone similar to the original, which is them, and we got practical Gremlins. Where can this go wrong?
You are saying the right things, Cleb.
Where can this go wrong? I'm not saying it's going to make a Billy.
Right.
I'm not saying that, but where can this go wrong?
By not making a dime.
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. That I can guarantee is not going to happen. It's going
like
that movie's going to do number. It ain't going to do. It may not do a Billy, but come on. Y'all can champion another Shrek, but you can't champion this?
Shrek is
Hold on, time out.
Come on.
Are you comparing Shrek?
What I'm saying is that it's a property that's been done 1 billion times, and there's only been 2 of these.
Bro,
We're in the 20s, and we're already acting like it's not going to be good.
I'm not saying it's not going to be good. I'm just saying it's like, it's been what, 30, 40 years?
How many times have we done that, though? There's been many movies that have not done anything in 30 years, and then it comes back.
But you can't make a sequel to a 40-year-old movie, is what I'm saying.
Why not?
Why not?
They've done it many times.
Don't do it.
They've done it many times. Did it with Blade Runner.
Yeah.
They've done it many times. They've done it with Tron, even though no one cares.
No one cares.
We getting one a decade on Tron.
You're like arguing for me at this point.
Blade Runner was very well received.
Blade Runner was well received.
Yeah,
come on, but like they do it all the time. And listen, until they've proven that they shouldn't,
okay,
they should.
I'm just glad I'm not paying for this film.
Me too. Me too. Listen, I wouldn't put my money up.
I would not put my money up.
I wouldn't put my money up.
What I believe is that Miguel saw the original movie when he was just a wee laddie in Santo Domingo, and he was terrified.
Yeah.
And he just, does not want to see these things on the store shelves because he can't go to the store.
Makes me rather see Ghoulies. He would rather see Ghoulies.
Like the fake ass version. Yeah.
He would rather see the Ghoulies or the Munchichis.
Straight to VHS.
No, yeah, Gremlin used to scare me.
But that's that. I mean, listen, you guys let us know. I mean, a lot of you are already telling us. Big old belt meter. Shout out to them, to my man, Najir. I see you, bro. I get it. But listen, there's a market for this. There's old school heads like myself who really don't care. I'm going to go see this thing. If you told me it was coming, I'm going to see it. I'm going to go check it out.
It was a fun topic to discuss.
Yeah, I'm going to go check it out regardless. But let us know what you guys think. Gremlins 3, you in or you out completely? Do you not care? Is this property completely dead? Let us know.
Comment below.
Let me know. All right, this one here, it's more of a rumor mill thing, but he did say that he was in talks with some certain people about a certain thing. But his answer was quite interesting.
So it's the mystery, bro.
We're talking about because it's so funny that you brought up Titans because this man comes from that universe.
Yes,
we're talking about Alan Ritchson. He played Hawk and Dove.
Yeah.
Now he's known as Reacher, and he just recently did
Playdate.
A very, very terrible movie by the name of Playdate.
Oh, you watched it?
I watched.
Playdate. Why is it not ringing a bell?
Because we watched the trailer last time and it looked sort of fun.
What's up, Al?
I'm like, remember he was also Aquaman back in the OG.
Yeah, show. He was on CW.
You know what?
Smallville.
Now that Momoa is now in the shoes of Lobo, for him to fill the Aquaman shoes now, he looks like a proper king.
You're right, bro. He will murder that.
Oh, wow. So let's get some context here. So Alan Ritchson was in talks. He says that he was in talks with James Gunn about possibly joining the DCU. And this has been a fan casting for a very long time. A lot of people are saying that he would make a great Batman. But
let's get over Batman.
Yeah. Nobody wants to. No one wants to see anybody as Batman right now.
Then he got mad.
No, because we know the story. We know the story. We've gone over it. We got our Superman. We got our Batman. What's the latest Batman we got? What's his name?
Pattinson.
Twilight. Whatever.
But he says that he is interested in playing something more messier, a more messier character. Which
more messy than Batman.
I mean, listen, we have yet to get a real, authentic, shit show of a Batman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Same as Tony Stark. We got a polished-ish Tony Stark. We didn't get Demon in a Bottle of Tony Stark. And we have yet to get
89 Batman was pretty messed in the head, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
So let's do a little speculation. I like that, Al. The Aquaman thing. It's not a bad one.
And he's also a messy character.
Yeah.
Half Batman, half human, having a fight between two different worlds. That's stressful.
I'm thinking
earlier I threw out
Hush?
Like a villain role.
Ooh.
Who's
I could see
Batman's
Hush
brother.
working for
long lost brother.
For
Patterson's
Batman. I don't know about. Well, I mean, it'll be a new take, I guess.
Well, Patterson is the younger Batman.
That's what I'm saying. But that's
by the time he films a sequel, he'll be grown as.
It's such a serious movie, though. You know, at least the first
He'll
one.
be like Dark Knight Batman by the time
he's very physical and posing, so like I don't know if it's a good match, him versus Robert Pattinson.
I just don't want him.
Yeah,
I don't want him to play the obvious. Like, I don't want him to be Bane. He's built for it, but I don't want to see him be Bane. Like,
you know what's funny? That was the rumor villain for
Second Batman.
the new Batman.
Nah, but Bane should be Latino, like in the comics. Give us a good Latin wrestler in there with some acting chops.
Thank you, Al. I like that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, with James Gunn, it's like you just don't even know where he's gonna go. He might do something. I don't know.
Dark side.
Yeah.
Ooh, what if they go?
Ooh.
What if they do go?
I don't know though. I don't think he's got the chops for that. Listen,
What if
I'm
they go
telling you.
Thomas Wayne style? You know, Batman in the other verse, which is the really messy Batman where Bruce died.
I like that too.
Damn. So sorry. This is just
Go
threw
ahead.
me off because that's his long lost brother.
Hush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, the father done stepped out.
This is a different storyline.
They were like childhood friends, no?
Yeah, but they were. Yeah,
But he
but
had the Wayne name. They gave
No,
him
no.
the Wayne name?
No, he didn't have a Wayne name. No, Thomas Wayne is the dad. That's his
but
dad.
in the Elseworld universe, he
Excuse me,
became
guys.
the
I'm
Batman.
trying to figure this out.
And then what about Azrael?
Okay.
John Paul Valley. Yeah, you know, a very broken character.
Listen,
he could do that.
just for
Menacing.
the audience too, like me, the casuals, or the ones who don't know these characters, just
Okay,
little
so there's my absolute favorite Batman storyline, Nightfall.
Okay.
Where he is
Looks to be
defeated by
animated.
Bane. You got a little bit of it in Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises, sorry. When Bane breaks the back of Batman.
Yes.
But they left out an entire storyline of what was going on while Batman was missing.
Right.
And there's a gentleman by the name of Azrael who takes over the mantle of Batman while he's away, and he is brutal. Like, he don't give a... He is Punisher with Batman's suit on. So
the next DCU animated movie is Nightfall.
Yes.
And I cannot wait.
And it's a multi-part saga as well, just like
it's my absolute favorite Batman.
Is that by James Gunn?
Well, he's in charge of all of DC properties under Warner, so yeah. And I know he's going to do it justice, and he's going to do it right because he doesn't care. And it's animated, so they can do whatever they want.
Right. We can really
I am so. That's probably going to be the first. Like, DC has great animated movies, great animated stuff, but I'm hit or miss when it comes to jumping at them. Al will put me on the stuff, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll check it out. I check it out. I am checking out Nightfall. That storyline is so fire. And it's kind of the reason why I think Dark Knight Rises is my least favorite Nolan Batman movie because there's so much that's not in it.
Right.
And
it should be.
Yeah. And
hold up. Are you telling me you didn't watch Aztec Batman, bro?
No, I haven't watched any of that.
I love that one.
Yeah, no, trust me. I hear they're good. Trust me.
I'm kidding.
No,
I did like it. It was weird.
No, I hear they're good. Listen, I hear they're all great.
Joker?
I think the last one, the last one that I've actually watched was Paradox.
Okay.
Was the Flash one.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the last one I really keyed in on. Because I like the Flash. He's my favorite DC hero. So but other than that, yeah, Nightfall, I'm there, bro. I don't care where it's dropping, I'm all over that. That's as long as, and you said it's a 4-part saga, Al?
I think 2 to 3 part saga they're gonna do for the animated. Forget exactly.
So basically the storyline is it's a little bit of Dark Knight Rises where Bane is supposed to be very intelligent, very smart, and he strategically has Batman face all of his foes to the point where he's just beat and tired, and then he approaches Batman, whoops his ass, and breaks that back. So
it's like the Royal Rumble. Imagine you put Batman as the first wrestler and he combats everybody. Then at the end, here comes the big show. Oh well, sorry, Papi. Toma.
Okay.
And then while Batman's away healing, getting better, there's another guy steps up, takes the mantle.
Yeah. From the Order of Saint Dumas, they're like religion as a fiery sword. You think he was fighting for justice, but my man needs some pills.
Yeah. So I'm wondering how far of that, like how much of the story they're gonna actually tell. Like, are they gonna get into that Azrael stuff, or
they must?
They have to. That run, I have that entire, that entire run was like this thick of single issues.
Yeah.
Like I have all of them. I got it from that T. It's crazy. But yeah, that's what I don't know. I can't pinpoint where this guy's going to be, who he's going to be.
I threw out Booster Gold earlier.
I don't see that. Yeah, because he's not funny. And I hate him in the new movie. He's not funny. Like, man, I don't want to trash that movie because I like Kevin James and I get the assignment. I know what they're going for and what they're trying to do. They're trying to make something for the kids. It's
not it.
It's just
it ain't hit. It ain't hit.
First of all, I don't like this thing where like I found a new thing that I hate in movies when they try to make muscle bound men dance. It's not funny. I don't like it.
That's the new wearing the dress.
It's not funny. Like,
when did they do this before? I can't. Like,
what do you mean? They've done this.
They're doing it all since Terry Crews started.
Yeah, bro. They've been doing it forever. Like, I don't like. It's just not funny. Like, it's not like. And then they're doing like all these needle drops in the movie. We're talking about Playdate, by the way, for those who don't know.
He's like, I didn't want to trash it, but let me trash it.
No, I'm not gonna trash it. I'm just gonna tell you what you're going into. It starts off funny. There are moments where you're like, this is funny, and he's being completely dumb. I don't understand his character. I don't understand who he's supposed to be. Because like, I'm like, all right, is he a tough guy pretending to be like The Rock did in Central Intelligence? Or is he just an idiot that doesn't realize what he's involved in? So the whole time you're watching the movie with one perspective and you're thinking, oh, this guy's playing Kevin James. He's really a badass. And because he's whooping ass throughout the entire movie, but then you're like, but he's not a badass. Like, I'm confused. It just don't work for me. Like, it just doesn't work. And then, and then when you find out what's really happening, because it's written on the wall, by the time you get there, you're already like, something's up. This got to be this. You're just like,
all right, what? Is it safe to say then that he is to comedy what The Rock is to a serious role?
Yeah. Yeah. No, that ass like, but The Rock can do a serious role. When he's not like, come on, Snitch is fire. Like, let's not pretend that Snitch isn't fire. But when he's doing things that aren't physical, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm like, the Smash Machine is just him. Like, it's to me, it's the Rock. It's The Rock.
He's
like,
looking at the camera like.
Yeah, like I don't see him as like poor me. I haven't gotten there yet. Like, I can't see him.
Well, didn't you say too? They didn't really dive into that vulnerability. You just said, he's dealing with this, and then it skips to him already. Like, that.
I didn't get like poor me vibes the way I got poor me vibes with Christy. And I know we're jumping all over the place because we were talking about this, but when I saw him in like Snitch or Falling Down. Like that, that's believable. That's the lane The Rock can be in. Like, he can be in those, I'm a tough guy when I have to be, but I'm a humble guy.
Walking tall.
Yeah. Did I say walking tall? What did I say?
I don't know.
I thought I said walking tall.
That was a good movie. Huh?
Yeah. Like that.
Great Iron Game.
Yeah, like I'm a badass when I have to be, but I'd rather not be. Yeah. Like, I like that Rock. Like, that's the dramatic Rock I like. I can't yet see him as like, unless he does like a dramatic transformation like what 50 Cent did when when he did the cancer patient thing. Like, I gotta see, like, you gotta strip away all that big muscle. You gotta
make it
it's hard to look past the exterior with him when he's doing drama.
Because that's all he's done too. That's
you see the veins, and he's just like, I don't feel bad for this guy. He could punch a hole in a wall.
What? Big O does have a question though. Has there ever been talks of Blackwing ever coming to live action? Luke Fox, more characters within the Batman mix.
You know what? I have never seen Blackwing as Lucius Fox's son. The Morgan Freeman character in the comics. He's a black Batman.
So I want to say they feature Luke Fox in the Batwoman show on the CW.
Yeah, but he doesn't put the suit on though. I don't think so. Did he?
He had a suit on at one point, bro.
But was it the suit? I know it might have been a suit, but was it the suit?
Not a button down, Migs.
I don't know. But
I gave up on Batwoman, so I don't know.
Yeah, no. I mean, if anyone was to do it, it would be Gunn. Do you think Gunn will give us a black Batman?
We need the Bat family before we even get there, and we don't even have the Batman. So
yeah. I don't know. I mean, maybe animated though. It'd be cool to see that storyline.
It would
play
be
out.
cool.
I'm here for it. I think that'd be dope.
I think out of all the names we mentioned, I'll hit the nail on the head with Aquaman. I could see.
You know what? That would be a solid callback if he did it.
Yeah. Because what's his name doesn't play him anymore, right? Because they
Momoa is Lobo.
He'll be Lobo,
which is the role he should have always had.
Yeah, right. I know, right? Instead of making him bro Aquaman, he should have been. He should have been Lobo.
Aloha, right?
Yeah.
Aqua, bro.
All right, but that's enough about Alan Ritchson because I'm not. Like I said, you guys can check out his new movie on Amazon Prime Video. Sorry, starring him and Kevin James called Playdate. And you figure out who you think this guy could play in the DCU because.
Yeah, check out Reacher. No, he's good in that.
Oh, Reacher, he's awesome. But like, you get a little bit of that too. Like Reacher and campiness in Playdate. It's like, dude, did they just like call you from the set and was like, "Yo, can you be in this funny movie?"
He's like, "But I haven't changed. It's okay. The wardrobe works, bro."
Yo, he's literally wearing the same clothes. He's doing the same walk. He's making the same faces,
sets, bro.
Dude, it's bad, man. It literally feels like when you watch that movie, you feel like exactly what you said. Yeah. We got something going on in lot 10.
Between takes.
Yeah, we got something going on in lot 10, bro. Come down and just give us like 2 days of shooting
and dance a little bit.
Yeah. Do a little TikTok stuff. And you'll be out of here in like 3 days. Promise. Yeah, and the check's in the mail. Literally, that's what you feel like. Yeah, man, that's Alan Ritchson in the DCU. Let's talk about a trailer now.
Okay.
We haven't talked about trailers. There's only one trailer that I really want to talk about this week because this trailer made some noise. And I'm not gonna lie, I got super excited no matter how many times I've watched The Jacksons, It's American Dream.
Oh my God, yes.
This trailer moved the needle for me. And we're talking about the Michael Jackson, Michael official teaser with his nephew Jafar playing his uncle Michael Jackson. What'd you think?
Goosebumps. No lie. Goosebumps. Yeah, bro.
Like
honestly, like I grew up in the 90s, Clef. It was all about Michael, bro. I didn't even speak English, and it was all about Michael, bro. No lie, bro.
Everybody knew Michael. Everybody knew Michael, no English. Bro. What about you, Jelly?
Oh man, I'm in.
How many times you run it back?
Oh, I can't even tell you. Like, and just I'm like, I remember telling myself after watching the video because I was even showing the girls at the salon. I was like, I bet you, like, numbers are gonna triple. Like his music is just gonna now start playing because I started listening to the music again and stuff. Yeah, and I'm like, watch, he's just gonna be the forefront for a minute. I think the views already are like what 162.2 million or something. That's like that.
Crazy.
I was like, crazy. Like he, such a legend. I love Michael.
What about you? Did you check out the trailer yet?
Oh, absolutely. It's the legend. It's Mike Jackson, man. Yeah. You know, I grew up watching Jackson 5. I was there when he dropped his first single. I was there when his hair burned as a kid. All those memories and growing on up and all the difficulties in his career. You know, as I was a fan, I was seeing the story, and just like Miguel said, it's true. You know, my cousins in Puerto Rico don't know one word of English, but they know Michael Jackson. They know every word to bad and all that stuff. Thriller, and, you know, you're a legend, and I'm excited. I mean, his nephew, good look. Even though there's a impersonator out there that got a little angry. Says I look more.
You saw that? Yo, no, what?
Go to
What got me dying with the impersonator? He can't even dance.
Yeah.
He's so upset, but he can't even dance. How can you be mad and you can't even do his moves? There's a video of him doing the Thriller dance. Yeah. And he's like, sit your ass down. You spent all this money to get your face done to look like him, and you can't even dance. Get out of here.
Can we talk about how crispy
Yes.
this movie looks.
Yes.
Like, I was blown away. Like, forget the music. The clarity of this trailer looked better than a lot of movies that are in the theater right now.
You know what I noticed? It's like this was all about like image because we got no dialogue except for the take it from the top, Q.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, shit, like that's all you need.
Yeah,
if you took the time to even just listen to Jafar's songs, he sounds like Michael.
Yeah, man.
He's like that's so.
Can we?
And I want to mention this on the screen though, because again, talking about the impact of Michael, MJ this year topped Forbes for the highest earning deceased celebrity. My man is making more money dead than most people are alive.
It just shows you the impact he's still, especially for the new generation.
This is why. Listen, I'm gonna say it right here, right now. When people be talking that Chris Brown talk, I'm like, listen.
Well, Chris always says too. He's like, Michael's Michael. You know, that's my influence.
This is a different realm of celebrity, like a different realm of star. Like everybody knows his music. There are kids being born now that somehow, some way, are gonna know who Michael Jackson is.
Yeah.
Like
this alone.
Like how like how are there kids that weren't born when he was alive? Knowing about Michael Jackson, and you can't like a lot of adults aren't really like teaching their kids Michael Jackson, like. But
it's on TikTok. It's
everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Like it's
especially
everywhere.
Now that this is out, I'm telling you, he's gonna flood every platform.
This is gonna be the marketing campaign behind this is gonna move itself.
Yeah,
like everyone's already excited. People are already doing TikTok videos and memes.
I just saw these two boys
when they saw the trailer,
but they were doing I think it was Thriller. They were doing. Or so, I forgot which song it was. They were killing it. I was like, "This is what we're gonna see almost every day."
Yeah. Listen, all the influencers, get your reels up because the studios are gonna be reaching out. They are gonna be calling all of y'all to moonwalk across the phone to do.
Are you ready? Are you ready, Clint, to moonwalk?
Yeah, listen. Listen.
I'm gonna start learning.
The campaign for this is gonna sell itself. They're gonna have to do minimal because everyone.
I got a question for you all. Like, how safe is this movie gonna be? Because I mean, you can't really talk about Michael and not tackle some of the controversy.
So here's the thing, right? There was some stuff like this movie went through reshoots all over again because it was supposed to drop. I think it was supposed to drop this year, and they ended up having to do reshoots because there was something mentioned in the original cut that legally was not supposed to be in there because of another victim who did not want to be mentioned. Yeah, they filmed the entire movie. And then when they went to screen it back and watch it, they realized it was in there and it wasn't supposed to be in there. So they had to take it out and do they had to recreate more stuff for that scene that they took out. And then they ended up chopping the movie in 2 parts. So the movie's supposed to get like part of the movie and then you're going to get the rest of the movie. I don't think they're going to hold back much. We're going to get that controversy, the stuff that everybody knows or heard or whatever. Yeah. Will we get the truth? Who knows? Maybe it'll be perception. Maybe it'll be... what we thought we heard, or I don't know if they're going to give us hard truth, hard facts. I don't know whose reality we're going to get. Yeah. I don't know. That's the part.
It might not even be the biggest focus because it does say it's focusing on like how he became the king of pop.
What I'm hoping, regardless of what we get, good or bad, is that this plays out more or less as a celebration.
Yeah.
A celebration of the music, a celebration of the man and his creativity and his passion for entertainment. I love that they got the young Quincy in there because we're gonna get to see the collaboration with those two in the studio. Did you guys ever watch that the Thriller documentary?
No, I don't.
So I don't know if it was Thriller. I was literally watching on because again, just this sparked so much.
You saw the clip.
I saw clips of when they started with is it Billie Jean freaking that album.
Yeah.
And how he wanted to work with Quincy and how that worked
out. Might be from I saw the documentary.
That's probably from the documentary.
That documentary is fire. And it's freaky of how good it looks.
Oh. He's like
No. No, listen, because this is supposed to be footage that was filmed when he was making the album.
Mm-hmm.
And I promise you, when you watch it, you might scratch your head and be like, is this AI? It looks too good. Too good.
Yo, film looks great. Like old school film can be like brought up to today's standards. No issues.
The whole time I'm watching this, this documentary, and it's called Thriller 25. This is on Paramount. It's called Thriller 25 or something like that. I'm watching this and I'm like, why does this look so good? It looked relevant like now. Like, and I'm watching it, and it's the whole making of that album, like his studio session with Paul McCartney, why he put Paul McCartney on the album. Like it's fire. Like I recommend everybody watch that way before you go see this movie.
That's the one thing I do want to see from this movie. I want to see that feud come to life.
Oh, when
Paul McCartney,
when
how they were friends and fall out. I want to see all that.
Yeah.
Well, couple of things.
What's up?
Big O says first, Antoine Fuqua is director. The film is in safe hands.
Yeah.
But then there's a question. I don't know if you understand this. He goes, my issue is the release date.
When is the release date?
Yeah, is there a release
film?
date? I don't remember.
Yeah, there is a release date.
Is it Christmas?
No,
April 26th?
it's April 18th.
18th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, why does he have an issue with the? Is it because it's too far away?
Is it that? Is it a religious holiday or something?
I don't know. I mean, I think.
Well,
oh, wait a minute.
April? That's around
Easter or something?
Yeah, maybe.
You know what that tells me? I don't have a problem with that date. You want to know why?
Why?
That tells me that might be the secret screening at CinemaCon.
He says because it doesn't scream award season.
Yeah, but we'll get it for next year, though. We'll get it for the following year.
That's what people are. Or maybe that wasn't their goal.
No, but we'll get it for next year.
He said it screams safe because of that. In his opinion,
it screams.
So no controversy, just straight up a film.
I don't know yet.
Considering how they made this teaser, because you just get all the feel good music from step to step of each.
Do in this day, do we want a messy movie about Michael Jackson?
No.
Do we want a
messy movie?
No.
That Megs wants it.
I don't want it.
I don't.
It's just like you can't shy away from it. You really can't.
You can't shy away from it, but
to this day, like a lot of people still bring it up. They bring it up before. I want a little side story. I was at a friend's house the other day, and he was recently gifted a bunch of vinyls, and one of them happened to be Thriller. And this man was talking about tossing it because of whatever,
What generation was he from?
I'm a perp. I'll take it.
It's like, bro, don't do that. It's fucking Thriller, bro.
Yeah.
And it was in such a good condition that I was like, bro, like I hope you're kidding, because like
I have a Thriller album, and it's a radio promo version.
Oh wow!
White label. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
It's so hard because everybody has their own opinions on it. I have my own opinions on it, and I think it's more of him just being set up because he was very smart and knew what he was doing. And so many people who went and said, "Oh, he did this to me," it showed that it was untrue. The parents had influenced these kids to say these certain things. Even what's his name? It was a singer. I was with Disney, little white boy that I think he recently died. Him and his brother.
Aaron
Carter. Aaron Carter. There's literally a video on YouTube that shows him talking about the cops coming to his hotel room, and they're kind of like coercing him, like, say that he did this to you. And he looked at his mom. He's like, "Are you serious? Like, he did nothing to me. Why are we even having this So it's hard. Yeah. And I just feel like because what he did with Sony, owning the rights to there's like certain things that he did that he was very smart. They didn't like it. So this is like retaliation. But everybody has their own opinions. I think that's really what it is. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can't take away. You can't take away the bad. You can't take away the good. This man is a legend in music. Like, he created a genre that never existed. Till this day, you can listen to a Chris Brown song, and this is not to compare them, but like
the
listen. Hold on, no. You can listen to a Chris Brown song and say, "That's R&B. That's EDM. That's techno." What genre is Billie Jean?
It's pop.
No. You can say pop. You can call things pop. You can call Britney Spears pop.
I do.
Because it sounds like pop. Some of their music has hip hop influence.
Mm-hmm.
What does Thriller sound like?
Michael.
What genre is Thriller? When that music drops,
it's definitely a dance record.
What do you call Human Nature?
You know,
Human Nature sounds R&B. But what does Billie Jean and Thriller sound like? Like what influence? I don't hear hip hop.
Yeah,
I don't
hear rock and roll. I don't even hear R&B. When I listen, like that man created a sound that you can only identify with him.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of artists do that. You listen to Madonna, you can be like, yeah, that's pop, that's this, that's Spanish influenced. That man made music that just sounded like
it was a feeling.
Him.
Mm-hmm.
Like him. Like you can't find the influence of the music. Drum, okay, I don't know. That's how I define a Michael Jackson song when I listen to that man. Like I'm like music that just it's him. It doesn't sound like anybody else. It doesn't sound like it came from anywhere else. It doesn't. You can't even hear like old school influence. Like there's no 50s swang to it. There's no 60s swang to it. It's like when that Billie Jean drops or that Thriller beat drops.
No, that bass
what is the influence? Like do you understand what I'm saying now?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like what is the influence? Yo, that man is an alien or something. Like, but
he did play that alien in Men in Black.
He did. He did. But yeah, man, that's the Michael Jackson teaser that, you know, I'm excited for this. April 18th, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming out. I'm interested to see more trailers. Like I want to see what they do next with the next trailer. Who knows? We'll probably get it like Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Super Bowl is going to have a lot of trailers dropping.
Sheesh.
Super Bowl is going to have a lot of trailers dropping. Trust me.
In February,
listen, we got Michael. We got Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
We got Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
We got Dune. Super Bowl is going to be packed with trailers. I'm telling you that right now. But we're supposed to be getting Avengers in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, with Avatar supposedly.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to be a light teaser and we'll get the real trailer during Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at it. But we're definitely getting something. But that's that, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know what you thought about the Michael trailer. How excited are you to see the Michael movie? And where are you when it comes to like the controversies of Michael Jackson? Do you want a messy movie or do you want more of a celebration like how I'm hoping? I mean, I want a little bit of the controversy. You can't hide it. You can't hide it. Like you said.
Hide it.
Give us the dirt. Give us the dirt. But I'm in my celebration bag right
now.
Same.
No, I agree.
You know?
I just want to feel good.
And speaking of celebration, speaking of celebration, it's time to get into some of these reviews. And one of the first things that I want to talk about more casually, like I don't have a reaction written for it, but me and Jelly, we saw the Eddie Murphy documentary, Being Eddie. It's currently right now streaming on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen. So you should just go rush and check that out after our show, of course. But go see Being Eddie on Netflix right now. And you said that you loved it.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. You haven't checked this out at all? Any interest at all?
I didn't even know this was a thing.
Really?
I haven't seen a trailer for it. I didn't even know. What does this cover? What does this entail?
Al, you haven't checked this out either, right?
No, I did. I did see it come up. I'm aware of what it was about. And I actually kind of seen his whole self-promotion of him having a Richard Pryor and a Bill Cosby. Oh, man, that man funny, bro. Oh, my God.
He does voice impressions very well.
Well, I mean,
he said his stand-up was about shit in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like,
So the documentary, we talked about celebration. And lately, that's kind of been the vibe in the industry, which I'm happy with. We got that with John Candy's documentary. It was all love. It's a very, very great documentary. If you guys have not checked it out, you need to go check out I Like Me on Prime Video. But now we're talking about Eddie, Netflix, which was probably somewhere in his deal when he came back for Beverly Hills Cop. They probably said, let's do that, let's do this. And I think he has something else that he's probably got. I think he might have a stand-up coming, low-key.
That'll be dope.
I don't know yet. I don't know. I feel like he's doing this kind of stuff to come out of his shell. Because for the longest time, Eddie has been like a quiet, reserved person. He's been out of the limelight for a long time. And you get a lot of the reasons why in this documentary. Yeah. It's pretty much a play-by-play about his career. Where he started, why he did this, why he did that, when he did this, what happened, where his psyche was, why he stepped away. But watching this, you kind of see like a resurgence, like an evolution. I'm telling you, I feel like he's doing this stuff to come out of that shell. We may get an Eddie Murphy stand-up very soon. Just don't know when. But you see a lot of it coming out in this because he's being a lot more unapologetic. He's being more charismatic. He's not, because if you watch that, I don't know if you've seen any of the junkets or the interviews when he was promoting Beverly Hills Cop. Like it just didn't feel like Eddie. He
wanted to be there or something.
Not that he didn't want to be there, it just didn't feel like Eddie. It felt like forced. I wouldn't even say forced. It just kind of felt like he
not his lane.
He didn't know how to be yet. Like he didn't trust
in that space.
Like he didn't trust what he had just did.
Like Ronda?
What do you mean?
Like when we did the Ronda Rousey roundtable, like she's trying to get acclimated still to that type of environment.
Media. Like, like it felt like maybe it could have been like a little bit of the backlash of the Coming to America. But like I really felt like he wasn't comfortable yet. And this is just me. I could be wrong. He probably was in his bag, but I'll tell you, he looked way more comfortable in this documentary than he did on them junkets. Like I felt like he was becoming himself and like being Eddie. It's a great name for it. Like he just telling his stories, and he got very candid about his brother's passing and others working with
the sadness.
Yeah, he said he missed his brother. Even working with the legends that he did on Harlem Nights and the things that he's done for them. Like as far he paid for a lot of funerals. Out of his own pocket, he paid for a lot of their funerals and things like that. But yeah, no, I really think that this was more of like a celebratory documentary. At the same time, he was kind of and he even talked about his beef with SNL.
Why he stayed away for so long.
Why he stayed away, where it stemmed from, how he felt, why he came back. And it's awesome. It's a great documentary.
The Oscars.
Oh yeah, the Oscar snub and all that stuff. Yeah, I didn't even know he had an Oscar. That's crazy. But yeah, I thought it was a great documentary. I could have given us a little more, I think.
Yeah.
But it was, a lot of stuff. If you know Eddie Murphy, you know. If you know, you know. I mean, he didn't really say anything that left field where you're like, what? But that's why it feels more like a celebration, because it's like you get to walk the timeline with him. You get to be like, damn, I remember when he did Nutty Professor. I remember when he did.
Mr. Robinson.
When he said too, he wanted to do that. He wanted to do something different, and that was it. Nutty Professor and playing all.
And I didn't even think about Nutty Professor came out during a time when people thought he fell off.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that. To me, he's always been Eddie Murphy. Like,
even outside people looking in, you're like, he's been in his bag.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, but then again, he did have the bomb, Pluto Nash. He did, you know what I mean? Dave, like.
Yeah, those were after Nutty Professor.
Well, the way that they told the timeline, Nutty Professor came right after something bombed, and I can't remember what it was.
I forgot too, because that's what motivated him.
I mean, Pluto Nash bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sounded like he was proud of
the Clump
Dave.
2 was like
Dave.
soft,
I don't think Clumps 2 was soft. I feel like that was a studio decision. Like they were like, give us another one. You know what I mean? But he didn't really get into that. But he did talk about why he did go that lane and then go into the family movie lane and things of that nature. It's like they don't get really messy at all. Like they talk a little bit about the bombs.
Done anything crazy enough for us to get messy with him? Because
no, I mean like the box office bombs. Okay. That kind of messy. Like because
he leaned heavy, like you said, into the family films and
yeah.
That lane, probably for his kids' sake, because he's a father of 10.
His house, beautiful.
Millionaire.
I know, but rich. No, I know, but I was just like, wait, hold up. It kind of gave me like Kanye and Kim vibes, like that hallway.
Oh yeah,
I was just like, and then when you look up, it's just a spiral staircase all the way up with the chandelier. I was like, oh my goodness.
Nah, he's living very well. Very well. But it was good to see a lot of that stuff, like the behind the scenes of SNL stuff, and my favorite part was when they started getting in the his bag of, when they were talking about his early years when he first got into film, and the Hollywood and how he managed to keep a level head and stay on track. He's like one of the only few comedians of that era that just wasn't into the party scene, despite the people that he hung around. Mm-hmm. Like, my man was like friends with Rick James. And y'all know.
When they talked about Rick James, he goes, cocaine is the hell of a drug.
No, man.
It was hilarious, but he just knew when to be like, guys, it's time for me to go. Like, I don't need to be here for this. And it was cool to know, like, he was like, I never got into drugs, never got into drinking. That wasn't me. And I was like, that's cool to see, because it's so easy in that setting.
Listen, he hung around with the most notorious of that era. Like he came up in the 80s, bro. Like like the Belushis, the like, come on, man. Like
the big guys,
At any point, he could have been one of them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So hats off to Eddie Murphy. The documentary is solid. I like it. You check it out. It's like I say, it's not crazy. Like, this is not messy. You're not gonna get anything you really don't know. Mm-hmm. But it's good to walk the timeline with him and just be like, it's kind of like who does those? There's like a series that comes on YouTube. I think it's Hollywood Reporter. I think that does the timeline with certain stars, and they go through all their work. It's kind of like that, but like more documentary style. So that's Being Eddie, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you've checked it out. It's available right now, streaming on Netflix. You guys can check it out. I recommend it. Jelly recommends it. Let us know what you think if you have seen it. If you just don't even have any interest in this, let us know. All right. So let's get to the next and final review. This one is mixed bag. And just so full disclosure, we have an exclusive interview with one of the cast members who's, one of our own in our own city, Angelo Gray. He's in this film called The Running Man. And we're going to review that right now. Shout out to him for taking the time to sit down with me, because right now he is like the hottest thing locally in the area. So shout out to him and his family for taking the time to sit down and talk with us and giving us a little bit of his time for an interview. That will be live very soon, probably as early as tomorrow. So just make sure you guys are checking out wearecritics.com and our social media for that interview. But now let's get into what I thought about The Running Man. And I'm going to read my out of theater reaction per usual.
I'm very curious.
And then we will get into what I thought in full. Edgar Wright's The Running Man remake blew past my expectations. It's a wildly entertaining ride that expands the world in bold, kinetic ways and delivers more action-packed set pieces than the original. Glenn Powell leans into a heavier persona that grounds the film's motives while still giving the new, colorful ensemble the space to play lighter. The result is a surprisingly balanced tonal shift from what OG fans might remember. However, without shying away from subliminal politics and satirical campiness similar to a Paul Verhoeven film, Wright's final sprint towards the finish line leaves only half a plate of ideas on the table to pick from, beyond just a spectacle. You follow me?
I mean, listen, I have been a fan of this franchise since
the book.
No, I know the movie first. I know the Arnold movie first.
Okay.
And I love that movie.
So, I like it too.
So I love it too. When I finally let me read the book, and it was a totally different story, you know. And then I like that story too. Yeah. But then I realized but this is not the movie we got. Mm-hmm. And then when this trailer first dropped, I'm like, oh, this looks like it's more like of that. Yeah. And once Edgar Wright was attached to it, huge fan of the Cornetto films, and of course Baby Driver, and he's such a fun director. Scott Pilgrim, come on, man, these are someone these are classics in my eyes. So bro, I like the trailer of this. Looks action packed, and it seems very close to the source material. it wasn't a bad. You didn't say nothing bad about the film.
Yeah,
I'm still excited to see it.
And not to cut you off, but what I'm saying is that it is a straight up. And let me set the tone, because it's a very straight up popcorn film.
Yeah.
When I went to see this movie, I was super excited to see this, not because I thought it was going to be an amazing film. It was right off of Rhode Island Comic-Con. We had a very long weekend. And I had not seen a screening in a very long time. And my thought process was, God, I just need to see something that's going to be entertaining and just help me escape. This movie does that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about plot holes or anything, because there's really not a lot. There's a lot of people that are really breaking things down like, this was unnecessary, this character was unnecessary. But at the end of the day, this movie does what it was supposed to do, which is take you away for 2 hours and put you in a world that you've never thought would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a good time. There's explosions, there's comedy, there's action, but it's all build up, and then the ending is just like,
Yeah. So the book does not end in like a good place.
Yeah.
That's why, this is another Richard Batman.
Yeah.
Long Walk, by the way.
Love that you said that.
King.
I love that you said that, because there's a lot of nods to Stephen King. There's Easter eggs up the ass. There's Arnold Easter eggs. There's Bachman Easter eggs. I love to hear it. So anyone that's a fan like yourself, you're gonna enjoy this. You're not gonna watch this movie and say it's trash.
No, so like with the Long Walk, I knew it wasn't gonna be a good ending. Like, I knew what I was getting myself into, and I went into it a little cautious just to protect my own feelings. So same thing with this movie. It's like, I'm not expecting like good guys winning here. I don't know, and like I said, and I don't know if that's what you want to give an audience, at least when they go to see a film like this in the theater. So I'm expecting maybe a little twist at the end, just to provide our hero with maybe somewhat of a happy ending. Because on the book, it's just like he gets his payback or whatever, but he's not a winner. Yeah.
So you'll get what you're asking. You'll get satirical politics stuff. Sometimes it comes off as very, like when I compared it to Paul Verhoeven, you know who that is? That's the director of RoboCop and Starship Troopers.
Yeah, that's an excellent comparison.
So
yes,
you get just a teeny bit of that. And that's the stuff that I'm just like, this
doesn't work.
Man, not for me. Because I'm used to, like, I know RoboCop, I know Starship Troopers now. I'm just like, come on, like, there's so much good stuff in here to do. Like, why do that? Like, you know what I mean? And so, and then a lot of people are not happy with the chemistry of him and the family, of his family. And I can see that. That argument stands. Like, I'm not going to be like, no, they don't know what they're talking about. There are those moments. But at the end of the day, when you compare it to the original, it's a better movie than the original. It's a better action movie. Like Glenn Powell is doing his best 80s action star in this movie. Like, and back then, we didn't question shit like this. If you're going to say this movie's terrible, then you got to say the original is even worse. That's the fair statement, because what is Arnold doing in that movie besides being Arnold and beating up bad guys? Like, it's a straight up muscle 80s boys and bullets movie. That's what this is. It's just in a larger world. More colorful, more set pieces, more grandeur. It's just a better movie. You got Michael Cera in there for some comedy relief. You got Josh Brolin in there for some tension. Yes. Like, come on, that's a great villain. No matter where you put that man, he's a great villain. It could be an independent movie. If he's the villain, you're gonna be like, damn, Josh Brolin.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Bringing it.
Coleman Domingo, killing it as the host. Like, who brings that gravitas like he would on the stage? You know what I mean? Like, it has all the right pieces to keep you in your seat. I just walked out of there like, that ending was, that's about it. Other than that, I had a great time. I recommend that everybody go check this movie out. Like, if you're looking for a popcorn movie with the fellas, or your girl is into that kind of stuff, go see this movie. There's a lot of eye candy. Trust me. You get Glenn Powell on a towel for like 10 minutes. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, no, that's just my review. You know, the Running Man is not a bad. Not bad. I mean, the audience score speaks for itself. It's certified fresh with 80%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The critics aren't really loving it because I don't know what they're looking for, but they're looking for something different. It's not Edgar Wright's best movie by far. Baby Driver still holds the title for me. But it's good. It's a Hollywood action movie.
You like Baby Driver better than Scott Pilgrim?
Scott Pilgrim's a different kind of movie. I love Scott Pilgrim, but it's a different kind of movie, and I like the editing in that movie more than I like the overall movie. I thought the comic book stuff and that's fire. Like that movie is like fire. Like it's a good movie, but it's movie. I give it a Baby Driver. Them needle drops, man.
Okay.
Fire.
No, I disagree. No,
Jelly, any interest in seeing The Running Man?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Edgar Wright's work?
Baby Driver I've seen.
Okay.
But I'm not familiar with Scott Pilgrim.
You ever seen Scott Pilgrim? What?
I don't think so.
Versus the World?
No, I don't.
Identify the 7 evil
Exes. It's on Netflix. Get to it.
No, it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix,
Okay.
and there's also an animated version that just came out with
the score. Yes.
The original. What's that? What am I missing?
The gold belt.
What do you say?
He says yes because of the score.
What about
Baby Driver?
Yeah, I mean the score is fire, but come on, it's just so thrilling. Like that movie's fire.
It is a great. Yeah.
Great. So the Scott Pilgrim has the live action, which came out way before, I think, 2016? Something like that.
A minute, yeah.
And then recently, the cast came back to do an animated version that looks like the graphic novel because it stems from a comic book, or a manga, so to speak. So, so watch the live action.
Okay.
Because the animated is whatever, but watch the live action.
Yeah.
It stars Michael Cera, who comes back to be in this movie.
Okay.
But it's a different character. But like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, it's a pretty fun concept, and it's just funny. If you've ever been
versus the world.
If you've ever been in relationships when you have to deal with your exes, this is perfect. It's just a fun way of that. And there's some pretty cool people in it, like Chris Evans is in it.
Brandon Ruth.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is The Running Man in theaters currently right now. 80% with the audience, man. The critics, they kind of mixed. It's like 60-something, 64%, but it's still fresh. So that gives you a gauge of what to expect. It's a mixed bag. I can guarantee you this. You will not be bored, and you will not feel like you wasted your dollars going to see this movie. I just think that it's more of a substance kind of thing. Like people are just probably expecting it to be smarter than it is, and that's probably what you're walking away from disappointed. Like you're just like, it didn't really.
It's a big dumb film.
Yeah.
It's a big dumb movie.
Hey, listen, and anybody that grew up in the 80s with boys and bullet films with muscle-bound guys that just kick ass, it works for me. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you thought of The Running Man. If you've seen it, if you are anxious to see it, drop your comments below. And that is all we got for today at the Screening Room Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for hanging with us. It's been real. It's always fun. I want to thank Jelly. I want to thank Migs for sitting down. I want to thank my man in the background, Mr. Al Mega.
What?
There it is. I want to start with you, Migs. Let them know where they can find you.
We can see me right here next week on the Screening Room Pod.
Jelly, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Miss Jelly CX. I'll be there. And here on Sunday.
And Al Mega, where can they find you, brother?
You know what it is, Comic Crusaders. It's about all over, the real Al Mega and Big Weapon Music. Hey!
And of course, you guys know where to find me, ClepCX on all platforms. I like to keep it very simple for everybody to find me. I don't hide. I'm out there. So if you guys find ClepCX, that's where I am. Make sure you guys are following us at We Are Critics on Instagram. Make sure you're following us on Facebook at Critics. And we are also on YouTube where you can stream this every week, or you can go back and watch old episodes, or you can find new stuff like interviews and Comic-Con panels at CritiXtv on YouTube. And of course, for more movie news, television news, and exclusive content, check out our brand new styled website. That's right. We just updated it. We put some more new things on there, and we're going to be adding more things as the week goes on at wearecritics.com. And we will talk to you guys next week.
One more thing.
What's up?
One more thing. I just want to say, I work at a nail salon called Hush Beauty Bar, and we're doing a food drive.
Ooh.
I know things have been crazy this month. So what we're doing right now is if you guys bring any canned goods or non-perishables, you can get 20% off a service, a future service, whatever. And we're trying to feed at least 25 families. Ooh. So we're just gonna be a hub that's getting all that stuff and then bring it to
And where is this at?
Hush Beauty Bar. It's on 1073 Pleasant Street, Worcester, Mass. And you can even call us at 508-363-2684.
Look at that. Y'all can get your toes, you get your nails and your toes did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
So you get
nice for the community.
There you go. All you gotta do is bring a can of yams. That's all you gotta do. Can of yams. Woo.
You know, something we greatly appreciate it.
We do.
Awesome.
And that's all we got for today, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you next time on the Screening Room Podcast. Peace.